BOS on the track. realness on the track.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Who got the vibe? It's the tribe, y'all. Tribe, y'all. Live, y'all. Live, y'all. Inside, outside, come around.
Consciousness is rising. You know, brothers and sisters are speaking out. This is becoming a new rap shit. This conscious shit is becoming a new wave. Herbalists is popping up everywhere. Thought leaders, critical thinkers is popping up everywhere. You see little bitty Malcolm X's and Louis Farrakhan's running around this motherfucker rapping. So the more and more we raise this high energetic frequency, the more and more the low energetic thought forms is going to be thinking of ways to come back. This is spiritual warfare. So civil war is coming between the so-called black righteousness people and the so-called black evil people. It's coming. So for the ones that got their mind made up and can't get right, I'm just here to say this message.
Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Who got the vibe? It's the tribe, y'all. Tribe, y'all. Live, y'all. Live, y'all. Inside, outside, come around. Who's that?
Yes, yes, yes. Bring back.
Okay.
Oh, 2-on-1.
This message is for all of the people who said that they are so disappointed in me. They're disappointed that I'm not showing more grace. They're disappointed that this is my perspective. They can't believe that I'm being such a hater. This is for y'all. Listen and listen closely. I will always shame anything that does not empower, uplift, motivate, inspire, or encourage our community to be positive. I will always call out when someone is wrong and does not take accountability because it makes other people think that that type of behavior is acceptable. I will always draw attention to when people are doing things that will harm our children, harm our community, and continue to tear down the reputation of black men and
Message.
Message. Shame, shame, shame. Shame is a painful feeling of humiliation or distress, and it's caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
God damn it, I've been showing you a lot of foolish and wrong behavior, downright irrational and disrespectful. So you get a picture over here. Welcome, Mrs.SheSaid here. Shame Sunday. Take heed to the messages in the building. How you doing, sis? You know, I appreciate you pulling up, popping in. Army of Eyes is in the building. Mrs.SheSaid is on the ones and twos, pressing the buttons, making sure I stay on point. A-Team is in the building. I appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Yes, y'all hit that like button. Share the stream with someone you think would appreciate this content. Mark Harris is in the building. I appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Thank you. Welcome. Johnny Blaze is in the building. You all appreciate it. Yeah, I'm back for a little bit. Give you a little information. Oh man, when you stay prepared, you don't have to get prepared. Life is about preparation. Getting prepared for the unknown, unexpected. There's a lot of that going on. Get them dishes washed. Somebody got to do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Good job. I appreciate it. So wait, men wash dishes? I didn't know y'all do that. Some of the women out here think y'all are, incapable of taking care of yourselves. So, shout out to you getting them dishes washed. Damn shame. Man, our communities are being destroyed, y'all, by natural disasters and such, on top of everything else. Our nation's put a lot of money away for emergency preparedness and such. It's a damn shame. They ain't never prepared. Or they just ain't prepared to come into our communities and take care of us when things naturally go wrong. Some things you just can't control, Nature is nature, and it will engulf us all. Especially if you're not prepared, it can be disastrous. So I got some information for y'all today. Shame the cities and states and government and FEMA and EMA and all these natural disaster relief programs that really don't help as much as we would think. So shame on them. Welcome to Shame Sunday.
Shame on you.
And I'm sure I got something else tucked away to show y'all.
Shame on you.
It's a damn shame. But shout out to the family, sending love and light. I had to do a check-in with a lot of members of the tribe that we love and, hold dear to our hearts that live in the neighboring states and in Georgia itself. Shout out to Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, New Orleans. It's a lot of hurricanes happening. It is the season. And a lot of them are being quite disastrous. Guys are not really hearing about it if you don't watch the news. Many of us do not. So I'm going to give you a little information today and talk about it. Okay? Y'all let me know what's on your mind. If you've seen anything, heard anything, or you guys live near, there's no electricity, no water, no gas. People are having to drive to different states to get gas, and there are lines for days. So, it's amazing what's happening, and we're not being told in detail. Yeah, make it seem really light when it's disastrous. People are losing their lives, and the relief is just not quick enough. It's not quick enough. Seems like our city, state, government officials tend to wait a lot, long enough for lives to be lost in large numbers. So, just do a little research. You guys can find out in your communities what's happening, because there are a lot of things happening. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes, where the vibe is always positive. She has an awesome stream on Friday, emergency preparedness. You guys need to show up and pop in and learn something and start to get prepared. If you're not prepared now, you should definitely attempt to consider. That's all I'm saying. Get all the knowledge you possibly can, learn how to do the basic things that life needs. Fire, filtering water, being able to plant and cultivate seeds, things like that, because, it's serious out here. So she's going to shed a lot of light on this information for you guys. So if you are not subscribed, go over to Red Lipstick Vibes podcast. Y'all see it. Click that button. Share the stream with others. We are community, tribe, tribe. We got to share information so we can all be prepared and safe and know what to do, because when technology is gone and phones and communication, it's going to be unique to see everybody scattering around like roaches. So, have a plan. That's all I'm saying. For your family members who live in different states and communities and such. Milani's in the building. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. What y'all think? Are you in those communities where the hurricane Helene, yeah, has been doing some disastrous work, the backlash of it all. And, some of the communities are definitely not being taken care of or even paid any attention to. So I'm going to give you some information and share with you guys today. We can all complain, we don't have to live in the state to, reach out and try to get some information about what's going on and what we can do from where we are. So let's have a little look.
All right, I just want to give a little update for my fellow South Carolinians, let y'all know what's going on if you at the house, because, obviously we sitting in our cars right now getting power, but I came out to the city and this 7-Eleven right here, everybody trying to get gas. The gas pumps are out of gas. Try to go inside the store, 7-Eleven, the only one open, it seemed like, and the power out in there, ain't no lights in there, but cash only. You can't go to the bank, you can't get nothing out. Another thing, power lines is everywhere on the road right now. Trees are still everywhere on the road at certain parts. It's really dangerous to go up under these power lines because trees is hanging on the power lines. Another thing is it's a few towns out here that has rivers that flows through, because we up here around the mountains and rivers flow through all through here. Some towns I've had to evacuate because the dam is about to bust because there's too much water pressure on it. So if you got some fellow South Carolinians in your family or whatever, check in on your folks, man. All right, I just want to give a little update for my fellow South Carolinians, let y'all know what's going on if you at the house, because obviously we sitting in our cars right now getting power, but I came out to the
Right. So if you're at the house, they probably can't see, nobody's phones is charged. Yeah, it's all about being prepared. Again, y'all go over to Red Lipstick Vibes on Friday and find out how you can stay prepared for these kind of natural disasters. Because once technology stops, guys, cash only. Cash only. You heard that? Nothing's working. The machines are not working. You can't go to the ATM and get your thousands of dollars out. Stack up some cash, make sure you have cash on hand at all times. A lot of people are really comfortable. One of our oldest daughters, she'll never had no cash. That card is like attached, or even you guys' phones. Y'all just tap shit, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that may not be, feasible for you. Electricity goes out. Stores are willing to sell, but cash only. Do you keep a full tank? Are you one of them? I was about to cuss real nasty. Are you one of them people who keep a quarter tank, half a tank? What are you, half full, half empty? What's going on? Because now we all got to rush to the gas station and fill up. Food is going up. We got to get prepared. Natural disasters is something, and there's never enough preparation. That's all I'm saying. It's just never enough preparation. And it's so many of us who think it won't happen to me. Gas mask is in the building. Welcome, brother. Alexander X is in the building. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in.
Okay.
18 is absolutely in the building. Yes. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Goodness, where the hell?
The city, and
Let's go.
it's 7-Eleven right here. Everybody trying to get gas. The gas pumps are out of gas. Try to go inside the store. 7-Eleven, the only one open, it seemed like, and the power out in there. Ain't no lights in there, but cash only.
Yeah, cash only. I mean, in the gas pumps work off electricity as well. Most of them, like, they're digital. So, it's a problem. You got some cash. How much cash you got in your pocket right now? What you got? They be in the club. You got $50 in your hand. You got your hands up. You got a $50 bill. Put your hands up. It'll get real quick.
You know you can't go to the bank. You know you can't get nothing out. Another thing.
No bank. Can't get nothing out. Sorry, y'all. Got some, and a card. All in the bank. None of that shit means nothing in a time like this. Nobody's taking the IOU. Not taking it. It's the simple things, being able to live modestly. I mean, that's what's going to save lives. Just imagine this nation is so unhealthy and obese. Being able to survive in natural disasters, it's just going to make it more difficult. It's absolutely going to make it more difficult. So considering, when we say, I used to get upset back in the day, always talking about, I'm going to do this diet. No, it's a lifestyle change. Can't ever go back. I'm sorry. If your body is prone to pick up weight the way it does over 10 years, 5 years after a baby, I mean, it's hard to get it off. It is absolutely a life change. You will not be able to go back eating the way that you was. The foods that we have, it's amazing. But yeah, back to not being prepared. How much money y'all got? How much money you got in your pocket right now? Let me see what you got in the chat. Where's that? Show me. Take a picture. Send it in my message. Because it's bad. What you got to barter? Huh? Y'all even capable of doing that? Being able to organize and trade shit. You got something I need and I got something you need. Goodness gracious. Longshoremen are the people who work at the Port Authority. We don't know how long the strike is going to last. Y'all got a strike, see? You telling me some stuff. That's right. Pay these people what they need to be paid. We need livable wages, man. All this minimum wage.
So if they shut down all these ports, if all these ports across our country go on strike, what are the main goods that are going to be affected? What's going to happen day one? So I need to go to the store this weekend, literally before Tuesday, because as of Wednesday, are things going to go up, or will this take time? If they go on strike and they're only striking for a week, is everything going to be okay? I need someone with actual information on this to let me know something. Because what I'm reading is from Patrick Anderson, who's the president of the Anderson Economic Group, a Michigan research firm. They're saying that a short stoppage isn't going to do much, but a prolonged strike for weeks or more could be a severe economic blow. We could be seeing prices go crazy. Now, it doesn't look like the sides are close, but I mean, you got to give the longshoremen what they want. You got to give the people that are doing important jobs what they need or what they want to do important jobs. Because if our port shut down, bro, we're cooked.
Cooked. Port shut down. We cooked. I mean, we seen it happen. We seen it happen with the pandemic, and we recently in Baltimore seen it happen. We had one of our entry ports, right, collapse because a rig crashed into it. So it messed up a lot, took away a lot of merchandise and such. People lost a lot of money, lost some lives. Rest in peace to the 6 lives lost, right? Their families, sin and love and light. So, all kind of natural disasters, many of them we can't be prepared for. But there's some preparation that we can absolutely prepare for. So y'all pull up Friday, the Red Lipstick Vibes podcast, where she's absolutely going to go over a lot of information about emergency preparedness, the what to do's, the what not to do's. It's going down. So meet me over there. Ooh, got him. It's going down.
Ain't no stoves open in Swansea, so your boy done start cooking his food on the grill. That's right. I'm hungry. So shit, got me some pots in the grill, tell you that. Nobody ain't gonna hunger around your Jerome now. No. Yeah. Look, something, hey. No lights, got a grill.
He ain't playing. Got a grill. Grills come in handy, man. Fire pits, grills. You can build your own. If you don't, you better look on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for having all kind of DIYs. Lots of them. Hassan in the building. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Lit is in the building. Welcome, brother. I do appreciate you pulling up and popping in. How much cash y'all got in your pocket? I'm just saying. Gasman said, they said it's coming here to the West Coast too. I hope not, but dang. Yeah, West Coast, y'all got a lot of fires and shit. It's burning up a lot of times. It's just all over our nation. It's pretty damn bad, and to hear our, politicians and, the people who are supposed to be getting, their individual states and cities prepared for this type of situation, man, there's not as much relief as they make it seem. What are these people doing? What's the job? Some of you
and
people
how
work
about this headline right here?
for these people. What's
Your
going on?
grocery
Get the
stores
money.
could soon run out of bananas.
Oh,
All right, now that is because some 85,000 port workers are set to walk off the job come Tuesday. Today, the International Longshoremen's Association says if they strike, its port workers would still service shipments involving the United States military. And if you're going on a cruise, they'd be there to help as well. But nothing else beyond.
What?
Okay.
You're striking. You gotta go. This is not working. Absolutely. Yeah, they're the ones who need the potassium. They're gonna fight for us. That's it. Yeah.
Service shipments involving the United States military. And if you're going on a cruise, they'd be there to help as well. But nothing else beyond that mentioned. Now, on a cruise,
So we might be without bananas. That's what's going on. This is crazy.
now this impacts
30
30
to the news.
but
What's going on?
nothing else
Nothing
beyond
else.
that mentioned. And if you're going on a cruise,
on
they the
cruises, but
United
we ain't got
States
no bananas.
military. Service shipments involving the United States military. And if you're going on a cruise, they'd be there to help as well. But nothing else beyond that mentioned. Now, this impacts 36 ports in more than a dozen locations from New England down to Florida, all the way across to Texas.
East Coast.
And it is more than just bananas. Clothing, footwear, fruit, plywood, autos, you name it. They wouldn't come into the East Coast. Now, the union wants better pay and is concerned about automation. The union head on Monday called the latest offers insulting and a joke. The head of the major port in Georgia putting it this way, quote, "We should probably expect there to be a work stoppage, and we shouldn't get surprised if there is one. The question is, how long?"
I mean, and right now, Georgia is really bad from the hurricane. So, I'm sure it's starting now on top of the strike. Shit is bad. It's definitely getting bad. So I already spoke to my families that I have in Georgia, let them know they need to make their way up north. We here. We here. Arshawn is in the building. Welcome, welcome, brother. Hope you're safe. Hope all is well. Great stream today. I was listening. You guys are awesome. Lost in Translation said, yeah, these canned goods, man, they looking mighty good, baby. Them dry beans, like it's just certain things, you know, when I think about being a little girl and watching the elder women in the family feed a large family. My grandmother had 10 kids. My father's mother had 10 kids. So to have all of us around them big ass pots of grits, big ass pots of mashed potatoes, you know, big old biscuits, these big old healthy biscuits my mother used to talk about. I don't remember them, but they talked about them. It's just so much. Get the things that are going to sustain life for your family, you know, for a little longer. You know what I mean? Them dry beans, that rice, that oats, them grits, some things you can do. Learn how to filter water. Red Lipstick Vibes is in the building. She said, what's up, everybody? Sis is in the building. Yes, y'all know Pull Up Friday. It's going to be an emergency preparedness showdown. Lots of information. Sis is going to give it to you. So share the stream with someone you think who needs to learn about some emergency preparedness, because it is very important and it is crucial in these times, man. Or this, you know, you'll be like this. Hubby said, this can possibly be any of us.
Hey TikTok. I'm coming on here for an emergency that I need help with. We just got hit with the Hurricane Helen, or whatever like that, and we don't have no power. We haven't had power for 2 days. We have no water. They just shut our water off. I'm in here with a newborn baby. This is my last can of milk. I'm finna show y'all. And it's not even a full can. That's all my baby got to eat.
Newborn baby? Is that what she said? That's what she said, right? Newborn baby. I can understand the no water. No water. I can absolutely understand.
My other daughter, she ain't.
Put that baby up on that titty. Put that baby up on that breast. Okay. That body will adjust. It will adapt. Manipulate them damn nipples. Do what you got to do. Baby ain't gonna starve. Like, I don't even understand how you don't even think to, what the fuck? There was no formula. And if there was a woman that couldn't lactate, she would give her baby to someone else to feed it. Sister, aunt, sometimes mothers and daughters were breastfeeding at the same time. So grandma can actually breastfeed the baby. I'm just saying. But this is where we are. Ladies, naturally, you are the feeder. They feed off you. They dangle off of you like little kittens off a cat. See, when you fight against nature, nature will send a reality check to your ass real quick, and we all about to start getting it, like, seriously. Whether it's God-made or man-made. Emergency Preparedness Friday, Red Lipstick Vibes. Pull up. Pull up.
Have no water. They just shut our water off. I'm in here with no water. They just shut our water off. We have no water. They just shut our water off. I'm in here with a newborn baby. I'm in here with a newborn baby. This is my last can of milk. I'm finna show y'all. And it's not even a full can. That's all my baby got to eat. My other daughter, she ain't ate in 2-3 days. My other daughter, she ain't ate in 2-3 days. My other daughter, she ain't ate in 2-3 days.
Y'all. Your children are greedy and they have no idea what hunger is. Okay? I mean, and this is a problem. 2 days, there's no food in the house. Like, We all know that the hurricane has been coming. The news every day tells you it's coming. It's hurricane season. If you live in a particular area, you should be fully aware that 'tis the season for the damn hurricanes. This is not okay anymore. To blame the government, to blame the stores, to blame everybody else. Like this is fucked up. We're totally dependent, and if anything happens, it's gonna be kind of fucked up. Ladies, y'all better pop them titties in them baby's mouth, and it hurt. It's not easy. It's not easy to lactate, especially if you're not eating right, or if you're an alcoholic, or if you smoke mad pot. I'm just saying, cigarettes, all that shit. It's completely selflessness. But to have a newborn baby and be on TikTok instead of sitting there training them fucking nipples or trying to get that baby on there to get comfortable with that breast. Milk is in there, honey. It'll be in there as long as that baby suckles on it. Shout out to the truck drivers. Shout out to the truck drivers. You all will be greatly affected by the strike. No containers moving. Those trucks don't move either. This is not good. This is not good. Mandrell is in the building. Welcome, brother. Harris is pulling up. He might be running the country. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just saying.
God damn.
This is not, Shame. Deep freezers and dry goods make food stretch. And smaller plates. How about that? Start there. Smaller plates. Minimalize your eating habits. Because but they're bad. Come on, we all addicted to sugar. You like that? We like that caffeine. Child, that chocolate tastes so good. Let me get them buns and Cheetos and Takis and shit. Convenience is costing them. Yeah, I mean, we shop at least every 3 days, and I see just the little small amounts of everything going up. Gas was going down just a little bit, but I see the, kind of balance out. Food going up. Eggs done went up. Milk done went up. So, gradually it's happening. Pay attention. I'm adamant about learning how to jaw like my grandma and aunties used to. Yeah, I be going to the thrift store looking for the steam pot. They be having them, but the top's missing. The whistling top. I'm just gonna order one. I like thrifting though. Beans and rice, powdered milk, too, was a staple in the house. Mrs.SheSaid, yeah. I've learned to make almond milk. And you can make almond butter too, but I make almond milk. So, and all you need is a small amount of almonds. Like, you really don't need that much to make the almond milk. It's really easy. Tastes pretty good once you get used to it. I'm a cow milk drinker, sadly. Feeding off them damn cows for years, Lord. But, habits change over time. And that's where we need to be, start to change them habits, especially with them kids, man. They hooked. I'm sorry. Our kids are addicted to sugar. They addicted to the caffeine. They barely drink water. They pee probably look like Coca-Cola. I'm just saying. Shame on y'all. Fuck that. Drink some water. No, you can't have nothing to drink. No. Okay. Juicy juice after juicy juice after Capri Sun after high C juice. Like, come on. What are you doing to that kid? Listen, don't let me stop. All right. Y'all need to hear this shit though. You doing it. I'm just saying. Holy shit, girl, you crazy. Sometimes when you in the grocery store, how the shopping carts are filled. It's not being judgy, but it's affecting everybody. And a natural disaster happens, we will not be able to function. Most of you guys will not be able to function. The children will not be able to get around or anything. When they say leave, leave. Dummy. When they say leave, Leave. You ain't Dorothy.
And usher him out.
Your house is not gonna fucking fly in the sky and drop somewhere gently. Shit is real. But most people ain't even watching the news. Y'all watch the news? You watch the news? I just said to sis the other day, I've been kind of slacking on watching the world news. I watch my regular local news, New York, Baltimore, Detroit. I watch some of those, but the world news, I've been slacking. Shame on me. Y'all, we gotta fucking pay attention. They say a lot more than what America tells you. So, you know, it's a lot of information out there. So listen to what she said. When they say leave, leave. And if you know that there's a hurricane coming and you got a newborn, you should probably stack up on that formula. You should probably utilize every coin on that EBT card and utilize all them WIC checks and get all that shit out the way. It's mad money. Greatly appreciated, WIC. Shit. First kid, they ain't give all them fruits and vegetable vouchers. Like it's a lot of stuff to assist you in being prepared when you don't have a job. I'm just saying, the government's funding a lot of things. But this is unacceptable, mothers. We got to get back to the natural feeding of our children and being okay with it and passing that down to our daughters. Because they don't think that it's even a thing. Some don't even consider how their child is going to be fed. It's like automatic. Get this formula, get the bottle, get the passy. No, breast, milk.
She won't eat none of the food that we cooking on the grill.
Yeah.
All my baby got to eat. My other daughter, she ain't ate in 2-3 days. She won't eat none of the food that we cooking on the grill. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. When I tell y'all, I'm about to lose it. Because it's one thing to be an adult or take care of yourself, but it's another thing when you don't have no resources to do anything and you got kids. And they don't understand.
So, do they got food or don't they? Instead of cooking food all on the grill, sounds like you got food. So you just don't have the food that the child eats because, you know, these kids are used to eating bullshit. They're not used to eating real food. Beans, rice, vegetables. You know, a chicken nugget is not real. So I'm just saying. But she's all over the place with her story. So, you know, we like looking like a victim and reaching out for help and then blaming all the government entities. Shit is just amazing, y'all. It's fucking draining.
My house looked like somebody came in here and robbed it. It's no lights in here at all. We had to save all the milk jugs that we had to try to put this last gallon of water that we got in here. The only thing that's really frustrating me is the fact that my baby ain't got no milk. He has no milk, and I really don't know what to do, because even when we go to these stores, they won't even let us use cards. We got to have cash, and then in order for me to go get cash, I would have to go downtown, and I'm going to end up running out of gas. All my food is spoiled. Like, this shit is just ridiculous. Like, I need help, y'all. I'm about to lose it. I'm losing it right now.
Whoo, man. Yeah, they won't be accepting them cards and none of that stuff. I mean, it's amazing to me to be adults and, you know, not pay attention to what's happening in your community. I mean, in the fucking weather. Like, that shit is just crazy. Just knowing that it's coming, you know, the first thing I'm doing is, y'all coming up here? It's going to be that bad, right? You know, you're welcome. You're flying up, you're leaving the car. Like, what's going on? No, we're going to ride it out. It ain't going to come near us. It's going to, you know what I mean? We do a lot of that shit. You just never know. That shit make a turn. You don't know. The moon shines just a little bit harder today and it shifts, like, for real. But I think it's done on purpose. A lot of it is done on purpose. Because for this type of stuff to happen, you know? Depopulation is a thing. It's always been. It's getting too crowded. I'm just saying. We need to get back to canning. Yep. I just bought all these posters, for that type of stuff to learn this year. Have Maddie starting to learn how to do that. Did pickling. That's something that's pretty simple. But canning is something they've always done. Yeah, I'm on a couple of Facebook groups. If you guys are on Facebook, Facebook has an amazing amount of natural herbalists, canning people, all that kind of stuff, to give a lot of great information, tips, and what to not do. That's a good one. You'll be burning yourself. Yes, you guys are great, giving a lot of information. I appreciate it. Modern women don't feed the children real food. Everything from a box. Yeah. Yeah. And even when you tell them, you can just buy the frozen peas and boil them and put them in a grinder, and that's baby food. You don't have to put no salt, no nothing. It's just pure fiber for them. Lazy.
I know during my lifetime, I done watched a hellified lot of damn survival movies, video clips on YouTube and everything. Your girl ain't got no fucking grill, so I got that steel pot, that charcoal, and that rack from that oven. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from the oven. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from that oven. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from them kids. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from them kids. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from them kids. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from them kids.
Gotta eat the cement. Damn. Don't rack up on those. It's very unhealthy. Look up them noodles, processed noodles, the ramen, what are they called? The one with the M, Maruchun, but whatever. Yes, it's unhealthy.
Boys don't eat that.
Why?
Boys don't eat. I don't eat noodles. I'm a grown man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the white spaghetti noodles, whole grain.
So let me tell you something. If I don't know nothing else, I know during my lifetime, I done watched a hellified lot of damn survival movies, video clips on YouTube and everything. Your girl ain't got no fucking grill, so I got that steel pot, that charcoal, and that rack from that oven. We boiling some motherfucking noodles from them kids. Shoot. Stores ain't got no meat or nothing, but I grab what I can. Shoot. Like I said, we gonna survive somewhere. I'm gonna figure out something. So let me tell you something. If I don't know nothing.
Scratching and surviving.
Okay.
So we moving on up. We're gonna make it do what it do. Being very resourceful and still having to, put poison in their bodies. To put poison in their bodies, the excitement. Absolutely understandable. Absolutely understandable. In this type of situation, yeah, got some noodles, they gonna eat it. It is what it is. But the preparation. Most of y'all are right in direct contact of where it would be happening. Don't you think you should stock up on things? We're just a very unprepared society. The privileges, the entitlement of Americans is amazing. And y'all act like it's not you. It's you. It's me. It's him. It is. Noodles spiking up their blood sugar. Yeah, I mean, it's like a plastic. It's not noodles like how the Italians make pasta. It's not the same. It's not the same. Kids have died from those noodles. God damn, sis. God damn, they've been shit. She's absolutely right. Y'all heard that? Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibe. And it still won't change some people's minds. They'll still engulf that shit. Nothing wrong with some beans, man. Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, let me tell you, this is what they said when I was growing up. Beans. Good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat the beans. Yeah. Damn it. This is insane.
To these families. Yep, a life-ending fatal infection is now growing on ramen noodles, and experts are urging everyone to go to the ER immediately. Citizens were terrified after 5 kids from 5 different families had cooked up ramen, and each of them described feeling like something was eating them from the inside out, and was rushed to the ER and passed away all within a few hours. With the CDC's eerie warning that a third of adults will not make it after getting infected, with children and elderly victims being way higher. Experts were able to trace it back to a horrifying bacteria, saying the infection is able to flourish specifically in ramen, given the way it can be handled post-manufacturing. And there's no way to stop it, as the families reported that once they noticed symptoms like diarrhea and vomiting, it was already much too late.
The recalls are getting real. 5 kids.
Horrifying bacteria. We don't get a name. There's no name. Just horrifying bacteria. So do you remember the government video he played with the white man, and he was talking about if all these natural disasters happen and what they're gonna do and all of that? It was back in like the early 2000s when it actually happened. Yeah, it was something unique. It's kind of happening. The agenda. It's amazing. Shit. Yeah. It's always something. Shame, shame, shame. This nation is quite unique, so, it's always best to be prepared than to not be prepared. Because your children will fucking starve. Like, you will be unprotected. Nobody's coming to save you. Off the top of the roof with a helicopter.
Did you come to get slayed or what? Oh yes, Miss B. Coming up with the girls heavy. Girl down. I did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch. I like cornbread and collard greens. Oh yes, you just don't believe it. Girl down. Slay. Are you ready?
Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes. And this has not been the first informative episode. Disaster preparedness, any, information. It's a lot. Red Lipstick Vibes has so much original content. Spread the word. I'm just saying.
I don't think y'all understand how bad it is in the Southeast right now. We have towns that don't exist anymore. Chimney Rock is gone. The city of Asheville is cut off from the world. This is not an exaggeration. All the bridges leading into the city have been washed away. They have no food, no power, no water, no internet, no cell service. They don't even have radio. It's a complete dead zone. No one knows what's going on in there.
That's very scary. Mm-hmm. No one knows what's going on. No contact. How long? How long without emergency preparedness people allow that to go down? You know what I mean? Just no contact with anybody, and this whole it's all cut off. Oh.
This is what they mean. This is the recipe for apocalypse. When all the bridges and the roads are cut off from your town, no way in, no way out. Police can't come in.
Yes.
The guards can't come in. Now the toughest, only the strong survive. Now
That's right. That's right.
We don't ask, we take.
I really don't think y'all understand how bad it is in the Southeast right now. We have towns that don't exist anymore. Chimney Rock is gone. The city of Asheville is cut off from the world. This is not an exaggeration. All the bridges leading into the city have been washed away.
And this is natural stuff. But y'all ain't hear about the big chemical explosion in Georgia either. So on top of the hurricane and tornadoes that they've had over the last week. It's also been a goddamn chemical explosion.
Okay, guys, I live in Rockdale County in Georgia, and we just had a biolab have a fire earlier, and I'm breathing like this not because of that, because I'm kind of under the weather. And they asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. And
you see the dumb shit?
I just went up the stairs.
They asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. Fuck that house. Are you kidding me? It's time to go. Where we going?
Okay.
Yeah. When they tell you to leave, leave.
Guys, I live in Rockdale County in Georgia, and we just had a biolab have a fire. We just had a biolab have a fire earlier, and I'm breathing like this not because of that, because I'm kind of under the weather. Breathing like this not because of that, because I'm kind of under the weather.
Just like the girl, ain't got no food in the house before it started. We ain't got no gas in our car before it hit, and we sick before the fucking apocalypse.
Already got health issues.
How's she gonna fight the zombies off? She can't even fly the sticks. You're not fighting the zombies, bitch.
We're not thinking we're gonna have to. That's what we talk about, the being coddled in this nation, you know. When you give up your freedom for the sake of security, man, it's not a good look. It's not a good look, you know. But it's this where we are. This where we are. So
and they asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. And to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. And they asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. They asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. Asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house.
Yeah. Leave. They asked you to evacuate, leave. Y'all ain't superhumans and shit. I don't know. With all that yard space, she could have been growing food. Yeah. Let's pray we get back to that. Let's push that. And in a lot of places, it's full of mold. It's so hard to grow anything. Like, it's amazing. That requires work. That's what Harmonize said. That requires work, ownership, and she's probably Section 8. Okay. Doc is in the building. Welcome, Doc. Appreciate you pulling up, popping in. How much cash you got? Just, are you prepared? Got some cash in that wallet? We so quick and easy, instant fund sending, right? Cashapp here. Send Cashapp there. Yeah, let's make sure everybody's Cash Apps is working and shit in your city. Send me $1. Just $1. I'm just saying. Make sure my shit working too. But just know when all these natural disasters and we lose electricity, your cards ain't gonna work, y'all. Nobody's gonna care that you got $15,000 in your checking account and $70,000 in your savings account. Nobody's gonna care about that. You're not gonna be able to get it. And then when the computers come back on, it might be down to 0 and you ain't got shit. How about that? Like, you don't even think about that. They think when they turn the fucking electricity back on, your account is going to say $17,867.32. It's not. My God. Damn. Then what? You better take most of that shit out, leave a little bit in the bank. Bank be playing with your money any goddamn way. Old school. Fireproof, waterproof, small safe. Keep the money in there. Keep your get in there.
Y'all want to keep listening to them trolls? Keep listening to them trolls. Donations. 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 Donations.
It's crazy. And Bobby, my boss is real quick. I'm telling about the disaster. We looking out for our family. She said, we going to start a GoFundMe right now. I said, course, I mean, it's the kind of days now, at least store a container of gas somewhere safe in your house. You don't want to just have gasoline around in your damn house, but store it where you got it. In the garage, yeah, under the back porch, something where nobody knows it's there. I'm just saying. It's real. It's real. Absolutely. If you don't really want to hurt nobody real bad, just stack up on a couple BB guns. Them shits will slow a nigga down. Tell you, I'm just saying. Might not keep them way long, but it'll hurt you. The mountains is the only safe place up there. Anywhere. Go, y'all. Go north. Yeah, we ain't telling y'all. Y'all know we lived in the Adirondacks for 8 years. So back roads, all of that. So, make your way, man. It's definitely have a plan. That's the biggest thing, and teach these kids that these types of things are possible. They're so not like us, 70s babies. We played outside a lot, climbed a lot of trees, did a lot of obstacle courses, played in dirt, planted shit, watched it grow, built forts. These kids don't know how to swing a hammer to a nail, screwdriver. They used to drills that's electric. You know what I mean? It's kind of unique. But being prepared is what we need right now.
I just went up the stairs. I want to show you guys what's going on, but we're probably gonna have to leave. We turn off the AC. But I don't even know where. So now it's coming like towards our home, and I'll show you. And look, so this is our home. And coming like towards our home, and I'll show you. And look, towards our home. It's coming like towards our home, and I'll show you. And look, so this is it in my neighborhood. So earlier it wasn't like this. They said this is a second wave of the fire, and this is from a biolab here in Conyers, Georgia, in Rockdale County.
A chemical fire. Yeah, she's still there. They don't listen. We don't listen. We think we got time. We got time to do everything. And then we'll come. Child can't. B Nizzle is in the building. Hello, brother.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy, yeah! What?
Yeah, boy. Yes. I hope all is well, brother. You are missed. Y'all pull up on Friday. Red Lipstick Vibes is gonna have a great show. Emergency preparedness, a lot of information in there. And honestly, if you don't know, you go talk to your goddamn elders. Go sit down and get some knowledge. Go sit down and get some damn knowledge. Create a bug out bag before a disaster comes and get out.
Okay.
Yep. Grab them quick bags like that pregnancy bag we going with. The hospital bag is ready. Right. The disaster bag is ready. Keep that shit near. We got to go. Time to go. So while shit is cheap and you can get it. Put it in the cart. Press the button. Click the button. It's better safe than sorry. Matches. Like waterproof matches. Coal. Yeah, so that's where we are with that. What you got up there? Self-defense classes only help to yeah. Dirty. Rest in peace, Mr. He said. I miss that dude. Wu-Tang forever. Yes. Rest in peace, Dirty. We got to see Meth and Redman last weekend. They came to Baltimore for our Charm City Festival, so it was awesome. Shout out to them fellas for pulling up and bringing a little woo, little New York flavor. Baltimore was awesome. Had a great time. Yeah. Yeah, we back at the lab. So it's a lot of stuff going around in this nation, man. A lot of stuff. Wherever you are, y'all got some shit going on. Share. We need to know what's happening around y'all. The bear is waiting. He'll show you the way. Oh, absolutely. Yes, the bear. Yeah, go. Child. It's no joke. Sir Hale is in the building. Welcome, sir. How are you? I hope all is well. Great service this morning. Even if I'm not clicking buttons or chatting, I'm listening. So, amen. Save that for earlier. Get out now, right now. Screw that house. For real. You see that shit? Like, we're deep. Yeah, the neighborhood. Yes, it looks like a nice neighborhood. I mean, we're desensitized. We've seen so many, movies, disasters. Like, yeah, I got time. Go back home, pack up a bag and all that. Gotta go. Got to go. They say leave.
At it right up there. The Georgia Emergency Management Agency and Homeland Security, they have issued a shelter in place due to a fire at BioLab. Now, what exactly is BioLab? It's in Rockdale County, Georgia. Let me look at my notes here and give you a little background on BioLab. They're located actually in Conyers, Georgia. That's the city. There's a major manufacturer of pool and spa water treatment products. They have chemical products for pool care, including chlorine and other water treatments. So there is a fire at this facility. The area is being closed off. So if you're in the area, you need to avoid that. They're asking residents anywhere in this area to stay indoors and keep their windows closed due to minimize exposure to any potential hazards.
Yeah, that's it's not gonna help. It's air. It's amazing. And it could be an added distraction because that natural disaster has people under trees in their homes stuck. And no disaster relief can get to these people. Mad homes. That's all I've been watching all morning. Just knowing about what has been transpired there and to see all the live videos and pictures of the people in Georgia, it's bad. It's bad. So just making others aware. And if there's something that you can do, even calling or emailing, staying abreast of what's happening in the cities and the neighboring cities and the neighboring states, because it's going to jeopardize them as well, right? 'Cause the people who are in the disaster, you come through.
Residents in the immediate area of the plant have been evacuated, and the JP Car Gym has been set up as an evacuation site. This happening in Rockdale County, Georgia. Make sure you're following me for more updates. There's breaking news happening in Georgia, and you're looking at
Yes. Some updates on that. Again, like I was saying, the hurricane has a lot of families displaced, trees falling into homes. So it hasn't been a lot of relief for these people who are stuck. So now on top of that, we have this whole chemical explosion. It's chemical. Who's to say how far it's going to go? I didn't hear a mileage, a radius, who needs to leave. Just like, come on. Shit is disgusting. Shame. Fuck.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
We're so happy to vote officials in, and on any level. And nobody's doing a good job. Nobody's doing a good job. It's bad business. The schools are shitty. The lunch is shitty. The city workers are really not doing a good job. The state work, it's really bad. Material possessions can be replaced. Your life cannot. Please leave, ma'am. Health is wealth. I mean, and it's biblical. We're so religious. I hear so much, boasting about, being a Christian and whatever religion you choose. But are you really living that life? Are you really living that life? Dig deep, because you can change it. You can live that life. Yeah, only you can do it, though. Amen. 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 Amen.
Look, there are 2 toddlers in diapers up there, dangling out the window. You can sense fear as the 2 youngsters flirt with danger at the window of an apartment building in Chicago. Their legs and their little tushes are all you can see as they hang precariously on the ledge. 2 children are hanging out the window, feet first. 3 stories below, Good Samaritans have gathered with outstretched arms to catch them should they fall. This is what the drop looks like from the 3rd floor. Denise Ochoa was there.
It was crazy.
Before disaster strikes, one kid climbs back into the apartment. Then a ladder appears out of nowhere, and a man climbs up and gets to the child who is still in harm's way.
He opened the window more and he just carried the baby and put him inside.
The video ends here, but we can tell you both 2-year-olds are safe today.
What the fuck? What's happening here? What's happening here? Why are babies dangling out the window? Michael Jackson wasn't in there.
Kids have an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all
Mm-mm-mm. Why were the babies hanging out the window? We all gonna look from outside. Nobody runs up to the apartment. What's going on? The news doesn't say anything about who's being held accountable for the babies dangling out the fucking window. They give you bits and pieces. Yeah, the man saved a life. Okay, so who's going to be held accountable for the babies hanging out the fucking window? That's crazy. What are they doing? Is somebody holding them on the other end? They just said, come on, let's climb in the window and put our feet out the window. They opened the window too, right? The babies opened the window all the way up like that too. The hell is going on? Doc, what the fuck is going on? Was that a black man? Oh no, black men don't help nobody. All them little babies that was found on the road. How many videos over the last 2-3 years we've been showing all the black men finding these children wandering in the goddamn street? And they got a press record on their phone to show proof that they ain't hurt nobody's baby. They helping. When you watch that, What Would You Do? They helping. Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to the man who helped the babies. But I want more of that story. Shit. Where the mama at? Where the daddy at? Them babies left alone? They're safe now. With the bitch who left the window open and left them unwatched? No, they're not. They're not safe. If they're still with the person who was watching them in the care, and if it was parents, they're not safe. They're not. Shit is amazing. So being prepared is better than being unprepared. And as a nation, we're not prepared. And our children are not prepared to be hungry. And I think Mark said it in there. Y'all better learn how to fast. Y'all better learn how to fast. Shout out to practicing Ramadan. It's not easy. It's not easy. But practice. Practice going longer without eating, feeling those happy desires, because it's a feeling. Are you still happy once you're full and disgusted with yourself? Oh, because I thought you guys were good for nothing. We love you, kings.
Okay.
It's a lot of good men out there. Let me tell you. Better snag you one and do the right thing with the nigga. He'll stay around and stay good. Behaviors, man. Behaviors run people away. Behaviors make you undesirable. Like it is what it is. You ain't for everybody. All right. Y'all definitely pull up on Friday to check out Red Lipstick Vibes, emergency preparedness show. We all gonna be there in tow to get this knowledge, get this information. I got my carts full of the stuff I need, and we gonna re-up on some food and all that. It's going down. We want to be prepared than unprepared. So y'all pull up. If you ain't subscribed to Red Lipstick Vibes podcast yet, you're a dummy. And you get on over there and click that button. Share the stream with somebody. Yeah, it's definitely an important stream. Yeah, she's had many of important streams, but it's definitely in the times that we are in now. It's definitely an important stream for a lot of us to get this information. Just so you know, because you should know. It's really important. We getting ready for a new week. Fall is coming. Halloween is coming, if we even make it there. So be mindful. These days are going past quickly. And I think we're getting desensitized with fucking time. Nobody's paying attention to it. What you got for me, Mr.? He said, stock up on supplies. I mean, and supplies. That's why you got to keep the relative vibes, so she can get really specific on what particular things. Because people would think, cupcakes and, tissue and shit like that. It's a lot more. It's a lot more that you need to be prepared for. But I wasn't planning on being here for a long time. I do appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. I definitely wanted to shout out my sister for Friday so she can go in real, because she is going to go in depth and got a couple of people coming on panel, and it's going to be a good one. So y'all pull up and pop in. I know it's some other craziness on the YouTube that y'all want to get over to and check out. So y'all welcome to do that. I hope everybody have a good week. Yeah, because we got a lot going on over here. Yeah, we do. Vast. Yeah, promote conscious parenting, man, and love and abundance. Everything else is just he said, she said, man. It's a lot of lying going on out here. A lot of pretending. But we get outside, we have a lot of fun. I'm just saying. In American Sign Language, they had about 5 or 6 of them tapping in, and they was going up there and doing their things. He's awesome, mad energy and all of that. Signs is on point. And I mean, it makes it easier when you know the song. So shout out to him. He was doing his damn thing. Goodness gracious. Even they pointed it out. They said the sign language guy is doing his thing. Like, kept on beating everything. So we had a good time.
New York City! Let's go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's get ready to rumble! all streets and all blocks.
Yeah. Man. Shout out to my brothers, man. Red man.
I nearly lost my mind.
Yeah. Shout out to Monica. My girl is so ghetto. She's so ghetto. I love it. I love it. They ain't come to play either. So shout out to Charm City Festivals in Baltimore. Y'all did an awesome job. Had plenty of security out there. Pretty good. Pretty good. When it's time to go. It's time to go. They don't play that. Y'all got to go. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, I mean, and that's the part of being prepared. You know the show is about to leave earlier, right? You know, when you know it's about to end, don't wait till everybody's leaving, because we all going to be leaving at the same time, and it's going to be a clusterfuck. And just like a disaster area. All the cars is trying to leave at the same time. Yeah, crazy. That's crazy. Trying to get gas when there is none. It's amazing. Yeah. Having a bike, knowing how to walk. I'm just saying. Okay. And the elders, you know, we used to shame the elders for talking like that. I had to walk 16 miles every day, 2.5 hours to work and back. Yeah. They was fit. A lot of them lived to 108. I'm just saying. We can learn something. It's always room to learn. It's always room to grow and develop. This was good. I appreciate everybody for pulling up and popping in. Well, it was good to me. Y'all let me know. If you liked it, click the like button. Leave a message after the stream is done. Share the stream with somebody you think would appreciate it. And come back on Tuesday, because we'll be here promoting conscious parenting with the Harrises. MrsSheSaid, Mrs.SheSaid. We'll be here Tuesday. We got something in store for you. Some information, some knowledge. He said, she said. We kind of veterans at this shit, man. We've been doing it a long time, and it's not perfect, but we did pretty good. I'm just saying. We did. Look. But to my family in Georgia and the neighboring cities and states, if y'all need us, y'all know we here. So, you know, we love y'all. Sending love and light. If I can send something, I would. I'm just saying. There's a lot of stuff going on. What you got to throw this out? We just gonna say bye. Peace, y'all. Have a good week. Be kind to somebody besides yourself, because that's when true character shines through. And get prepared. Come back on Friday with Red Lipstick Vibes. Be there.
If you're not evolving, then you're not living. You're not gaining. You're not learning nothing. All my friends that stayed the same ain't with me. Oh, you changed, CL? Sure enough. You into guns and broads. I'm into flowers and curtains. Yeah. I said flowers. And if ain't nothing growing around you, you ain't watering nothing. You ain't cultivating nothing. Nothing's growing around you. All right. Yeah, that's a problem.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
You see, baby, I don't do this just for the recognition. I do it for the children. You can take the
That was lovely. That was beautiful. Johnny Gill should sign you up. My.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
This message is for all of the people who said that they are so disappointed in me. They're disappointed that I'm not showing more grace. They're disappointed that this is my perspective. They can't believe that I'm being such a hater. This is for y'all. Listen and listen closely. I will always shame anything that does not empower, uplift, motivate, inspire, or encourage our community to be positive. I will always call out when someone is wrong and does not take accountability because it makes other people think that that type of behavior is acceptable. I will always draw attention to when people are doing things that will harm our children, harm our community, and continue to tear down the reputation of Black men and Black women. Always. So if it is disappointing to you that I have no problem saying I want better for us, so we need to stop giving our money, giving our time, and giving our attention to anything that does not make us better, be disappointed, baby. And you might as well be prepared to continue to be disappointed in me, because I am standing 10 toes down on the fact that if you are not here to build up, improve, and be a part of the success of the Black community, please exit stage left.